It's not our first show.
What are you talking about? Hi everybody, this is the Chat Radio Show. Yours truly, Steve Starr. On this side of the mic, they gave me the beautiful ice cream cone.
Orange Crush or whatever.
Orange soda.
Orange soda.
Yeah, and I know why they do that.
I got lemon or banana. If it's banana, I like it. Lemon,
Well, you know, put some sugar on it. You should know the whole story about it. Anyhow, it's the chat, guys. Good to have you here. It is our weekly radio talk show. Hey, about anything, everything, and nothing. That is so interesting we can do that and just say that and get away with it because it's actually true. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Twitter at the chat at KCKQ.
once again, at symbol, not at word.
Yes, I had to learn that too because I type out at and it wouldn't work. Yeah. Also YouTube. Guess what? We're on YouTube now. So
links on Facebook.
The links are on Facebook and on Facebook.
You're right.
No,
you're not gonna have a stroke, are you?
He's gonna start with me. Here we go. Here we go. Also listen to us every Tuesday and then again on Wednesday,
Thursday.
And Thursday.
Well, if there's still the spot open.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be on.
I know what you're saying. I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
You're
going to say Wednesday in the morning at 3 a.m.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
Sorry. How about you guys? This one, like me and in our production meeting this morning, this one was talked about. So I'm going to be really nice about giving you these numbers because someone, well, not someone, I guess a few people had emailed me on my private email telling me that I talk too fast when I give the numbers and they can never call in. So what I've decided to do is give you the numbers. Now you can call in at 844-790-8255. Was that slow enough for you? Welcome back to Sloth Radio with yours truly, Steve Starr.
8255 is talk, right?
Yeah, okay. 8255 is talk. So it's 844-790-TALK. Now we got that out of the way. Or you can text us. Yeah, text lines are open, 775-237-2266.
And we got one more thing.
No. Oh, yes.
Like you said, what did we do last week that we said we're going to do, and we did, and we got to go and be good.
Going really good, guys. We have our own webpage now. Yes, really simple. thechatam.com.
Easy.
Easy. You can't do it. And as you see, we're sitting up here trying to figure out ways to get you guys involved in us and us involved in you. We want to invade your homes. We want to invade your entertainment space. And we want to have fun at it too. So we have that page up now, or our site. It's a
page. Because Steve hasn't looked at it yet. You can actually, I got the podcast up, so if you have not listened to our earlier shows, you're more than welcome to go on there and listen to the shows. All you got to do is go to the podcast menu. You can still listen to the podcast on AmericanMatters.us.
Yes.
We got them up in there, so you can go to the AmericanMatters.us website and get it. Our links are in Facebook, so if you get lost, just go to Facebook. Also, I'm going to probably start posting the videos up on our website. They're not going to be as good quality as YouTube because I got to shrink the file size and all that kind of jazz. But
yeah, you're the technical genius in this whole thing, by the way.
I am.
I think you only use me for my beauty.
That's it. Your beauty and the beast.
And my voice. Do I have a whiny voice?
No.
No, I was told that I had a whiny voice.
Who told you you have? Okay, you have the Morgan Freeman, I'd love to narrate your life voice. I have the, hey guys, what are you doing, man? Like I just took some helium and we're going to talk on the show. I listen to our shows. I know you don't. I do. And so I critique myself constantly.
Do you?
Yes. I sound like someone kicked me in the groin.
And you think that I don't have a whiny voice?
No, you have a...
How about if I'm whining?
You still sound like a superhero.
Superhero. Na-na-na-na, super ninja. Got you. Got you.
That was probably loud.
Got you. Anyhow, so that's what's going on. By the way, we got some good news today we're going to talk about. That's one of the segments of our show. We also have a new sponsor. That's always neat.
That's
Well,
cool.
it's like an old sponsor, but no, we actually got a new one today.
We got a new one too.
So that's
Well, we have a 80% new until you get the check. You know,
oh, it's not
things
worried about
happen.
it. It's already written.
Okay,
He's already sent me his email and everything.
cool.
We got to send him
Love
all
it.
the information. And you can do that too, by the way, because you can, we'd love to have you as one of our sponsors. That way we don't have to talk as much and have to cover up so much, and then we can just.
Well, you'll talk more, but when you have guests on the show, I get to just chill and hang out.
I wouldn't mind. I like this. Remember, we had to talk to Eddie Floyd, see if we can get him to be a guest on the show.
Oh, he's getting yeah, he wants it. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Well, because when we first get here, when we get down to the studio, the other show's still going on.
You should be filming those conversations.
Yeah, and I
I
get
want
to
you
talk
to.
to an old friend, well, new friend, but old. I mean, I've only known Eddie personally.
I thought I only did the old jokes.
Stop. I've only known him for what, a couple of months, and I've sort of fallen in love with him. I don't know if that's
It's okay.
appropriate.
No, it's 2017. It's okay.
It's okay. All right. I don't want nobody, thinking that I'm. What were we talking about? Fruity last night? I don't even know if I should even be saying that.
No, don't say that kind of stuff.
Why?
You're just curious. It's all right.
I am.
Yeah, you're reliving your college days.
Oh, I hope not. Ooh, I was a bad boy in college. There's not much I didn't.
Wait a second. Did they have college back then?
Stop. Stop. You heard about my history class because Adam told you about it.
You actually wrote our history.
Yeah.
So when I was learning about it, that's what Steve Starr wrote.
Yeah.
It actually feels good to meet the man that I had to learn from.
This is who?
You. You wrote all my history from.
I did?
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, is that a commercial break? Are we getting
Please.
off already?
Good.
Oh, you got 7 seconds.
Well, they're good. And we'll be back. I'm going to beat up my co-host. Listen to the chat.
Oh, you got that. That's a commercial. Oh, I gotta go turn this thing off. That's a commercial. You got it on. Adam doesn't know if it's on every single break. So if it's not, then you can come back and.
Good.
Oops.
Welcome, boys and girls. We are back with the chat. My man Dave on the other side of the table, me on this side of the table. We're going to keep it that way so we stay in our own areas. And it doesn't bother me. He's all right. I know I told you at the end of that last break I was going to beat them, but I decided not to. There'll be no hate crimes on my show.
He beat me, but it was in a nice way.
Oh God, here we go. I don't even know what to do. So anyhow, guess what? The holidays are upon us. We finally made it. Black Friday is over. I can now leave my house.
Do you know why it's called Black Friday?
Yeah, because no, I don't know.
You're gonna say something
I was gonna
really
say
wrong.
something really
Thank you,
wrong.
God, for not going there. Okay, so from what I understand, and like I said, we're not professionals, and I could be wrong, but it's the one. When you have a ledger, when you have a business, you
Right.
have money in and out, right?
Right.
If it has a red, you're losing money. If it's in the black, you're making money. And because of volume, doesn't matter how many sales they do, a lot of places like up everything weeks before,
Right.
so you feel like you're getting a deal, but you're really not.
Okay.
All the businesses are in the black. That's why I call it Black Friday, because they're all making money.
Oh,
They're not
wow.
losing money that time.
How come my business didn't make money?
It's really cold on 4th Street, and so not a lot of people want to go down there.
You are
I went
so
there.
evil. You are an evil man. You're an evil man. 4th Street. When I first moved here to Reno Sparks. Well, the first time I came was like
Was it
With
even,
my
was
dad.
it even like a town yet?
no, yeah, we were. Well,
Okay.
I can actually say that I stayed at the Mapes Motel.
Oh, I remember when that thing got blown up. I was at work. I was at
I
Harris.
stayed at the Mapes. I cried when it got blown up.
I was
I
there.
just thought it was. I just hate history being forgotten.
I was actually at Harris when the Heralds went down.
Really?
Yeah, we had to leave. I was working at the health club, which was on the 5th floor of the original tower of Harris.
Right.
And they made us leave because they were going to drop that down. They didn't know what was going to happen. So we left, they dropped it, we felt it, and they said, oh yeah, you guys can go back to work now. Yep.
Wow.
It was cool.
Yeah, I get depressed. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I am getting older, and maybe it's because I lived too much in the past, or there's good things about the past, and there's bad things about the past. But
If you get the choice to go back in time
right,
or forward in time, what would you do?
go back.
You only get one.
Go back in time.
Really?
Yeah.
But you've already experienced it. I'd go forward.
Do you know how much better I'd be?
Well, okay, we're not going to get into time paradoxes and all
Why?
that. You
I
might
mean-
not be able to change anything, depending on what
You're-
science you think of. Because if you go with Einstein, you won't be able to change anything. You won't. If you go with string theory, where there's multiple universes, then yeah, you can go change something and tell yourself to invest in Google or Yahoo or whatever to make billions of dollars. But if you go with Einstein's theory, you go back, you can't change anything.
Because it's already happened.
It's already, well, it's like, okay, for example, like, let's say you go back in time
Right.
to try and kill your grandfather. That's the whole thing. You won't be able to do it, something will always stop you, because otherwise you'll never be born to be able to go back and try to kill your grandfather. So if you go back
Well,
in
that
time,
actually makes sense.
yeah, if you go back in time to try to give yourself advice to make billions of dollars, for some reason, there'll always be something that stops you from completing that task, because it hasn't happened. Or
It's time now.
it has happened, and the future we're looking at right now is because someone went back and changed it, and we'll never notice. Or you got multiple universe stuff where you have multiple versions of yourself. And Adam, do you watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Oh, how awesome is that?
Okay.
Oh, I hate you. I start nerding out, and Adam's like, "You're a nerd." That's not cool.
It's not cool.
You don't like Pickle Rick?
I nerd out about everything.
Like what?
Well, anything other than Rick and Morty. I'm not an avid watcher.
What do you watch?
I'm not a big TV person.
What do you read?
I don't read.
Okay, now you're starting to confuse me.
So what do you do?
I play games.
Oh, okay.
You're a gamer.
What kind of gamer are you?
Anything but shooters.
You don't like first-person shooters?
I'd rather play them on PC.
Oh.
Oh, one of those guys.
Is it true there's gaming tournaments going on around the world now?
Oh, dude, people make so much money.
That's what I hear. It's just...
Well, not just that. There's a guy on YouTube that does like videos of him playing, and what is it, PewDiePie or whatever?
He's
Makes
supposed to be the #1 YouTuber in the world.
he makes so much money being a jackwagon playing video games. And
Wow.
this is the reason why we started doing this, Steve, is so we can be on YouTube and make millions of dollars.
Do I have to learn to play a video game?
No, you just gotta be yourself.
Okay.
Like legitimately, just be yourself.
Oh, all right. Well, if you're...
The amount of money you make on YouTube is based off of how many people have viewed your certain video, whether or not you play ads, and how many people click on that ad.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Steve.
He's doing the whispering thing to me on live radio, folks. I don't know why he thinks he gets away with it, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
The world heard you.
I didn't want them to know.
Well, they know now. You just let out our secret.
We said it the first show.
We did?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that you were...
Hey, we're honest people here.
Yeah, we are.
We're not gonna lie to you.
No. It's all about the chat. Yeah. Okay, so I'm still waiting on my first phone call. I have a friend calling in from Modesto. I hope, Corey, if you're listening, I hope you got home safe. I know you told me you were going to call me, so don't worry about it. Do it 844-790-TALK.
Text.
775-237-2266.
Yeah, some people are embarrassed to like be on the radio, so text us.
Why? That's hard. You know, have you ever... Well, I guess I can't say anything because...
Wait a second.
It's a whole new era.
No, before you say that.
You know what I'm going to say, huh?
No, you don't know what I'm gonna say. Your voice is amazing regardless of what you do. Not everybody else's voice is good. And they're afraid to hear themselves.
Well, that happens in all my business. The karaoke, the
Yeah.
DJing, the whole 9 yards. It just blows me away why somebody would be afraid to express themselves.
Well,
I mean, Tiny Tim made a living off the silliest song in the world. We made a lot of money off it. Tiptoe to the Tulips, Tiny Tim. You know, never heard of that before?
I've heard that Tiptoe Through the Tulips, but Tiny, what?
Yeah, his name was Tiny Tim. By the way, Tiny Tim was like 6, some ridiculous size. Huge man, but he
Oh.
tiptoe through the tulips.
That reminds me of one of my favorite songs for you.
You
Was
didn't
it
like
Big
it?
John?
You like, yeah, I like Big
Ah,
John.
I loved when you used to do that karaoke. Big John.
Well, you know, I love Big John. I love that song. You just made me totally forget who sang it. I'll have to ask Eddie. Eddie will
You
know.
did.
Huh?
I just think you do.
Yeah, everybody thinks that. Hey, you sound better than the guy on the radio. I'm going,
I am the guy on the radio.
I am the guy on the radio. Silly man, you. Oh my gosh. I was supposed to talk about what? What was I talking about before you?
I have no idea. We're off track again.
Oh,
Train derailed.
no, we were talking about Corey calling in. So Corey, if you're listening, go ahead and don't be afraid to let us all hear your voice.
Was that a text or a call?
When?
Like you're looking at the computer screen like there's something going on.
Well, that's what my numbers are. And I'm waiting to see if a text comes up. So.
Oh, so no one actually has text or call?
No, me and Corey talked yesterday.
Okay, it's a
And,
personal friend of yours,
Right.
or some random person. Okay.
And he was going to tell me about
You're supposed to tell me things.
this cannabis thing in Modesto. Said his next door neighbor just opened a shop and he's doing really, really well. And I'm going, wow. So cannabis has taken over the...
Oh, Wacky Tobacco is going crazy.
And we could have gotten in on it early and didn't.
Yeah.
One of those investment moves, and Lord knows me and you talked about it this morning. We have ideas out the yin-yang, and then we sit around, and what is it called? When you snooze, you lose?
Procrastinate.
Yeah, or procrastinate?
Yeah, well, not just that. We're just poor. You know what I mean? So we have these great ideas that cost money. We're like, hey, I got $5. How much you got? I got 20. Cool. We can go get a sandwich.
Yeah, really. That's ice cold beer and mellow fellow. I'm serious. Lunch, whatever. We're going to talk about, you don't want me to talk about the new one that just came on today? Just in case they might be listening?
Do
like they're
it.
supposed to?
Do it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, is that all right?
You're the
Well,
boss.
you
Why,
know-
why do you ask me things that you don't need to ask me things? You're the boss.
Because you keep me level. You keep me grounded. That's the best compliment you're going to get this year. So take it. I'm very happy with it. You are my rock.
Oh.
I watched Jerry Maguire this morning, so I'm sort of sensitive.
Oh my God, that brings back to 1999.
Yeah. Is that? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we were,
That is that old.
no, okay, so we were in, it's a football thing, I think we were going to class, no, my junior year in high school, so it was 98-ish. And we were going to do the playoffs. The first year Battle Mountain was in playoffs that I know of when I was playing. You bummed it in. And we went to Moapa Valley or something like that, and we went to go watch movies. And one of them was Starship Troopers, which was really cool.
Good movie.
And then Jerry Maguire. And most of us went to Starship Troopers,
Well, yeah.
but which had brief moments of
Adult stuff in it.
yeah, which is really cool when you're, that young.
Yeah.
And then so a couple other guys snuck into Jerry Maguire, so that's why I know it's about 98.
Okay. Well,
Show me the money.
I enjoyed the movie. I cried throughout the movie. I'm very sensitive.
Was it you had me at hello?
Yes, that's what it was.
That's how I met you. You just said hello to me and I fell in love.
Is that you're scaring us again? I don't know how he does it, but he does. No matter what you're doing, go ahead, guys, kick back, and we're going to be back here with more of the chat. We're going to tell you about our good news of the day, a little article I found that I'm very excited about, and what happened? Why are you giving us the big?
Oh no, I'll say it later.
Okay.
Because our thing is like, oh, we gotta go.
Stop! You're scaring me, guys. We'll be back in a little bit with more of the chat.
The eBay thing is just shipped. The new video
Oh,
camera.
it went through?
Yeah.
Hey, is it? Hey, boys and girls, we're back with the chat here in the studios. I heard her do the address for this is the Reno Town Mall. Somebody asked me, yeah, we're in the Reno Town Mall, so if you're driving through or whatever, come on by. Right inside the door, turn to your left, I think it is, and you'll see the studio. You'll see us sitting up in there having a little bit of fun. Come on by and say hi. We like that. We like the attention. Shout out time, Big Daddy. Shout outs is the part of the show where we just say thank you to people we know that just listen. And gives me a hard time about not giving him a shout out. That's pretty much what shout outs are. I didn't say a word
I didn't
from
say anything about
me.
me. I was listening. Pay us.
Stop it! Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyhow.
I'll shout you out
I will
every second of my life. You pay me.
You are such a
Working girl.
working girl.
That's a PC.
Yeah, that's a PC? Personal computer?
Oh, it brings me back to our first video.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, I had to explain to you the difference between a personal computer and politically correct.
Politically correct. I don't like that word. Anyhow, I gotta send a shout out to Cleve. Cleve, I told you to listen to see if you're doing it. 'Cause,
Technically, he makes this possible in a far off way.
In a really weird way.
He actually makes this show possible because he pays both of us.
Oh yeah.
But not for the show, but he pays both of us.
Yeah, so Cleve,
thank you, Cleve.
Thank you for
Love
paying
you.
for
You're
us.
like a dad.
And you're like my original owner, and I like that.
Oh, that's so wrong.
What? I love Cleve. What? What's wrong with you? Wanker,
We're getting shut
let's say hi
down.
to you again.
Here comes the hate mail.
We have to. Yeah. Anyhow, 20 years. I've known the man.
Yeah.
Over 20 years.
So Wanker,
Wanker.
awesome guy. He needs to be on the show because
I know.
Okay, wait a second. I don't want to make him mad.
Boy, I want his accent on the
Where is he from? Like originally from? I know he could have lived somewhere else. He's not a Kiwi, is he?
show.
He's from England, right?
He's
not,
from
he's not
England.
from New Zealand.
No.
Okay, so he's so he's Wanker.
Okay, so yeah.
So we need him on the show because it just
He's just
talk.
an amazing guy.
And he's funny.
And he's funny. And yeah.
And all Americans love accents.
I remember the first time when me and Wanker worked together, and we had a little location downtown. And
Is that Liquid Lounge?
yes.
Is that the first time you
Yeah.
guys actually worked together?
And I told him to go into the studio with me and do a radio commercial. And he said, no. So finally got him to go in and do it. And I'll never forget it. It was the shortest part and the best part of his whole radio career. And he had so much fun just doing it, just to hear his voice. So I thought that was pretty cool. Who are we waving at?
Just people walking by.
Howdy, folks.
Maybe they'll come over and talk to us and say something, but I don't think so. I think they're like, what are those people guys doing?
Wow.
What are they doing?
They look happy.
Aww.
Tis the season. I like happiness.
There are speakers on the outside of the studio. They can't hear you.
Oh, dang it.
Anyhow, back to shout outs.
Oh, he's walking back. He's going to come back and say hi.
No, he was just, I think they
No. No?
just found out there was no restroom down there. That's what I
Oh.
did that's the first time
Hey,
I did
there's
that.
trees outside if you go to the
There's
bathroom.
trees everywhere, so
Yeah,
go
you
ahead.
can hide
Yeah.
and do your thing.
Yes. All right, also, Dave Jackson. Never get to say anything about Dave, and Dave is an old friend of ours too, and so forth and so on.
Not me, Dave.
No.
Different Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
There's a lot of Daves in this
Well,
world.
number one, your last name isn't Jackson, so.
Oh, that's right, huh?
All right, so we can do that. You just won't let me say your last name on the air. Dave Jackson.
There's a lot of cops looking for my last name. But not for me personally.
Yeah,
Probably a cousin or something like that.
cousin, has to be. And of course, who else? Oh, AJ Salvato. AJ,
And where's he at? Give him a shout out to where he's working.
should I?
Yeah, they texted us last week. They're
Oh yeah, he
listening.
did. Yeah, they did. Mongo did from in town at Reno Motors.
And
AJ runs the offices because it's owned by Experience Motors up there in Carson City.
alright, I'm confused.
Yeah, I figured you would be.
How many?
He's got 3 dealerships.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, give him a shout out.
Experience Motors, Reno Motors. I don't know
Jesus.
what they call the other one.
Experience, Reno.
And there's 2 more.
Inexperience Motors?
Inexperience Motors. There's 2 more in the Carson City area. I know they have a few lots. Anyhow, AJ, thank you so much, and I do hope you're listening. I don't have my phone on me, so if anybody's trying to box me or tell me something, they can't do it. But you can text me right here live at 775-237-2266, or you can call in and talk to me on the show at 844-790-8255. That you can do, and it'd be nice to hear from you. So anyhow, those are my shout-outs. Did you have any you want to do?
Sure. My normal ones, friends and family, the wifey, in-laws, my parents, if they're all listening, hi. And also, Lindy. I texted her earlier
Really?
today. Yeah, my liquor sales lady.
Oh,
She said she had to work at the wall at 4.
Uh,
So she's either out running around doing her job for Good Spirits, distributing, or she's getting ready to go to the wall. But Libby's awesome. I'm trying to get her on the show.
Another fun person.
Ryan.
Ryan.
Southern Wine.
How come everybody
I-
we know has to do with booze?
I don't know.
Have you ever noticed that?
Maybe it's the business I work in.
No, I will not accept that as an answer.
Alright, anyway, so Ryan, Southern Wine and Spirits, you're supposed to be listening. I don't think he does though. I think he forgets.
I know
He's a well sought after man. He's very busy, I understand that. And then Ryan, mellow fellow.
Well, I know he's listening.
Who was the give Jason?
Jay, we didn't do that one yet.
No, do it. Say
Hey,
it.
Jason. Hi, Jason. Here's a shout out for you. Jason's going to be joining the family here probably next week. We'll have him either come down or he's going to be joining the family. Somebody didn't do this. So, Jason.
Oh, Ryan, heard this.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
buddy.
it. Hey, buddy.
Hey, give me. Where's my bottle of Patron?
We actually have 2 text messages. One comes in and says, "Hi guys, does this really work?"
Yes, it does.
It was shooters we first worked together.
Shooters.
Shooters over there on Virginia.
Ryan just said turn off your phone.
Yeah, really. And what was the other one?
The other one is asking if it works.
Oh, yes, it works. It works.
Who asked
How
for
come it
work?
didn't come up
They
here?
don't have any names. They didn't give me the name.
Oh, okay. How come it didn't come up here?
Oh, you broke the thing again.
No, I don't know.
Alright, whatever. Adam's voice is awesome, so you can interject anytime. So we have
Yes, you can.
one shot, one talk saying, does it work? Yes, it works. We
Who?
got it.
I want to know who it is from Shooters. I know we were. I used to work over at Shooters when I first.
Well, you guys got to remember, he is getting elderly, and he's having a hard time remembering things. So if you remember him, call us. Or
And tell us
your name.
Tell us where I met you and
Well, wow, wait a second. Wait.
what
Well, thank gosh it's in a text. We gotta vet certain things.
we do.
We got like Trump. We gotta vet certain things
Why?
because we don't need to just read what people text us. It could be not FCC compliant. We're gonna build a wall. It's gonna keep the words out. I got words.
And I'm gonna make you pay for it.
I'm gonna make you pay for it.
Oh, you don't even know.
You know.
Why is everybody
It's
imitating
gonna
him
be
now? I mean, you
huge,
really
'cause
can't.
it's so easy.
It's
Regardless
true.
if you like him or not, I'm not gonna say either way. It is so easy.
Okay.
Easy. Easy with words
Stop.
and a wall and
Stop.
a build.
Stop.
It makes Steve pay for it.
Oh,
I got words.
that's what you think, Ninja. Anyhow, let's we already
We're
did
all
that.
right on time, are we?
No, we did that.
You got about
We'll that up. Do I have time
Yeah,
to do my?
4250 is where our next break goes.
Okay. So I have time.
You got good news?
Yeah, I wanted to do this, but I was going to talk to you about this in the meeting, and I totally forgot.
do
about
it. Just do it. Wing it.
Well, you don't even know what I'm going to say, so don't say
I
too
don't
much.
care.
I was trying to figure out. I was asking Eddie if he'd ever heard of. Like, I can't even believe I asked him that question. If you ever heard of the rest of the story, what's his name?
Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey.
Oh, wait a second. I'm irate or irked okay, with you about that. I've been talking to you for years. I know who Paul Harvey is because me and my uncle, when I worked on the ranch, he always had it on an AM station, and we always listened to Paul Harvey and the rest of the story. So for you to not mention me in that irks me.
Well,
Because
number
I've been
one-
talking to you for years about that.
Okay, can I?
I'm out. Adam, we're switching spots.
If I could just finish.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just joking.
Going to say, I realize that you helped me do this, and you told me about it. Everything that we're doing right now, you told me 5 or 6 years ago to do. So
Yeah,
just be happy I'm doing it. I mean,
I am.
all right. But anyhow, I wanted to do a remake or a retake or do a segment almost like Paul Harvey, but I didn't know if there was any copyright infringements or anything. You know, I can't
I
say.
think if, as long as you don't call it Steve Star the rest of the story, we come up with some other tagline, why not?
Well, yeah, we need to figure out a way.
Oh, I'm so into that.
But I would like to do that.
Wait a
because-
second, we're talking about that. Somebody else is going to use that idea.
Probably, but that's all right. What we have that most people
Steve
don't
Star
have right now.
And most of the story.
Here's some of the story.
Here's some of the story.
Yeah, really.
with your host, Steve Starr.
Yeah. So anyhow, when we come back from our break,
You still got like 2 minutes, dude.
oh, I can do this
Yeah,
now?
42:50.
Okay, so I can do the good news?
If you can talk in a minute.
Well, you know I can. I was told not to talk fast.
Don't talk so fast, I can't. Even though you can, 8 million other ways you can get that number. Don't go fast, I can't get the number. Go on Facebook, on our website. American Madison.
You know, whenever you say that, you go 8 million ways and you only give me 2. I don't know if you knew that you did that, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
there's exact. What's she doing?
She's decorating.
Oh, now I can't see what's behind that.
All the weather outside is frightful.
There's some crayons out there that I kind of want. Wait, oh.
So, my little story is going to be about a man living in a shack is saved by his worthless blanket that spurred 1.5 million in a bidding war. It was an awesome story, and I can't wait to share it with you.
Do I got that much for a blanket?
You got to hear the rest of the story.
No, most of the story.
Most of the
You can't
story.
say rest. There's
Copyright.
so most of the story.
Yeah, but it's an awesome story, and I can't wait to
Okay.
tell you about it.
When we come back,
That'll
you
be fun.
you finish that. And I got a good news.
You do?
It's kind of selfish, but I got good news.
Well, all right, let me hear it. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, you got time. I had 2 Thanksgivings.
You had 2
Yes,
Thanksgivings?
I had my in-laws on Thursday and my family on Saturday, and it was awesome and good food and a bunch of stuff and hanging out with people. It was fun. So I had 2 Thanksgivings. So sorry, I don't want to like make anybody jealous or brag.
Well, you
Because
all-
some people didn't get one Thanksgiving. I, feel
I know,
bad.
and that's sad.
I know, I
That's
feel
sad.
bad.
That's sad. That's sad. Guys, don't go too far away. When they come back, I'm going to tell you about that story about the man living in the shack and is saved by his worthless blanket that was spurred over 1.5 million in a bidding war.
I have to fix that. It's
Something
set
is
to-
going on because
No,
that's...
I know what it is. There's a, it's set to stop, not play. And it's, well, as soon as it hits it, it's supposed to start on its own, and it's not set to do that. I gotta fix it. Alright, sit tight. Good second.
Hey, boys and girls, we're back here at the chat with my man Dave and talking to people and so forth and so on. Thanks for those texts, by the way, guys. Keep them coming. Don't be afraid. Still want to find out who that is at Shooters that brought back a great bunch of memories. I used to play at Shooters and do karaoke.
That's
there.
the one right across from.
It's right next to
Over
McDonald's there.
Yeah,
across
yeah,
from
okay.
McDonald's,
I've been there. I've been there a couple times.
Yeah, I'd like to know who that was because they just, like I said, brought back some memories and stuff. That's all cool.
She's
And,
talking on her phone and like listening at the same
yeah.
time. And
It works. Let's see. Also, I was talking about my good news
okay.
of an article that I found. That means call me or, you know,
I'll call you, buddy.
you know, you can call me now.
Oh.
What?
You talking about what was that? Not Peter Gabriel. Call me out.
Now you just Paul Simon.
Paul Simon. That's a good song. Sorry, you were talking about good news.
Anyhow, so I'll tell you about the man living in a shack. It is saved by his worthless blanket that spurred 1.5 million bidding war. 6 years ago, Lauren Kreitzer was living in a shack and scraping by on $200 disability checks from the car accident in 2007. It cost him his legs and left him out to work. And left him out of work so he couldn't do anything when he saw a television segment that would change his life. The native of Leona Valley, California was watching an episode of Antique Roadshow when he saw a rare Navajo blanket that was worth $500,000. Kreitzer was shocked because he happened to own a Navajo blanket that looked identical to the one on TV. Now, according to Kreitzer, the blanket had been passed down through his family from generation to generation since his great-grandfather got it in the 1800s. After his grandmother passed away, his mother and sister pillaged the entire house and left him nothing behind except for this dirty blanket. Upon seeing the auctioneer's episode, Kreitzer took it to several antique organizations only to be turned down. Despite the rejection, the determined amputee took the blanket to John Moran's auctioneer in 2011. And he found Morgan and his team told Chrysler, conservatively, that blanket was worth at least $150,000. When Chrysler agreed to put up on the blanket for auction, to put the blanket up on auction, he said that he prayed for at least enough money to get a better house after a 77-second bidding war. A furious bidding war pushed that blanket closing price to $1.5 million, which remains today as the most expensive item Moran auctioneers ever sold. After taxes, my man Chrysler was given $1.3 million. That was some good news. I like it.
That's cool. You know, now I want to go back to my house and like.
And look, man, I tell you what, when my mom died, I remember all the different things and little cubby holes and stuff that stuff was in, and I said, man, this thing looks old. And I know one article, it was not even an article, it was a piece of jewelry. It just looked old, and I didn't think it was real. But took it to a jeweler, and oh my God, it was past real. It was from the 1700s,
Oh, wow.
and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that sort of paid for a bunch of stuff. Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, my mom's got a lot of old stuff.
We collected,
And she always tells me it's only worth what some idiot will pay for it, but I know some of the stuff's good.
well, yeah.
It's the stuff that she won't give me.
The sentimental stuff is the part that drives me crazy. Mom, what are you doing with that TV? Are you going to keep it? I want it. I want it. Remember your first car?
I still have my first car.
Do you really?
It's
Oh,
Toyota.
it's
It's
the
a
Toyota.
Toyota, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That's my first car. Parents bought it in 85, 86. It's a 1986 Toyota. I was 5 years old when we got it, and guess what? I'm still driving. I drove it yesterday to work.
Yeah, he didn't drive it this morning.
And you drove for a little bit too.
Yeah, I did.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was funny
Like
because I did
a
not
clown in
fit.
a car,
I did not fit in
and
that
that thing
car.
barely drove.
I could not even believe that I actually could shift. No, that was just terrible.
Oh, I had some fun.
But I thank you.
Oh wait, actually,
I thank you. I thank you.
Mom, there's no fun in that truck.
Yeah, Mom.
There's some fun in that truck, even though it's small.
Mom knows that already.
I think I told her.
I think she knows. Mothers always know.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how they know.
That's why I never liked her.
Why?
Because
Same
she
here.
knew.
Same
Dad
here.
knew too. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. Dad knew too, but I always.
Well, my dad was always so busy, and my mom was the one pretty much that. I mean, Dad worked hard, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, keep in mind, 13 brothers and sisters. Oh yeah. Yeah, Dad had to work
One
a lot.
sister. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, he worked a lot getting those kids.
You know, it's cold in Philly sometimes. Right?
Yeah, there's nothing more to do. Keep warm.
Gotta keep warm, so forth. Yeah, but yeah, Dad worked hard and so forth and so on, and so Mom took care of everything, and she knew everything for some reason, and she hides things better than I could, even as a kid.
Oh, my mom was horrible. She couldn't keep a secret. She'd buy me something really cool for Christmas, and she'd just be like, you could just see the look in her face. She wanted to tell me. She's like, don't tell your dad, but I want to show you what I got you.
Yeah.
And she'd show me, like, okay, so you got to act surprised on Christmas. Okay, Mom.
Let's see, one thing you're missing, you don't have any kids.
Not that I know of.
That you know of, but I'm telling you, Christmas is hard.
Jay, you come knocking on my door, I will do a DNA test. So don't even try that stuff with me.
I'm not going to come knocking at your door.
Well, there's.
I know I'm the daddy. What did he say this morning when we were leaving the club? Whose leg goes whatever? Anyhow.
Oh, the big spoon or the little spoon?
Yeah. Big spoon. Or little
I want to be the big spoon.
You can't be the big spoon if obviously I'm bigger.
But no, I don't.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off that one.
That's gonna go
real
somewhere.
quick.
Not PG.
Hey, so because I can't play that commercial again, I can actually talk about it again, guys. The 5th is December 2nd, by the way. My friend Ryan Eller over at Millerfellow is going to be doing their bottle blast. And what that is all their bottled beers, the whole 9 yards, all you can drink, bottled beers, $35. Come on in.
That's insane.
That's past insane.
Yeah. And what are we, if you make a decision on how you feel?
We might be doing a podcast here that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might be
just
there
go
with
in-
the cameras and unfortunately it won't be radio it won't be through the radio because we haven't figured out how we're gonna do the live broadcast, but we're gonna try something.
Yeah, we're gonna test it. We're doing some testing.
We wanna do live broadcasts and podcasts and our video stuff from locations. Ryan's awesome from LFL. He's actually said, yeah, come on down and do it.
Ryan's
So we're gonna
awesome, period.
Potentially gonna try it at LFL.
Yeah. So we'll be doing that on
It's
Saturday.
up to Steve.
He told me that I had to.
You had to make I told you you had to make a decision tonight.
Well, it's
So I can take the puppy to the vet on Saturday, unless I gotta change it.
okay. Well, they don't start that until noon, so
Yeah, but I take them to the vet too.
oh,
I need to know. And my nephew's got a football game in Fernley, so I need to figure out.
you're busy.
I'm sorry, but if it's bad weather, I don't want to go to Fernley and watch a football game.
I don't even know what the
It
weather
was
forecast
cold
is.
the last one. I went to watch my nephew, and it's
How come you don't watch football the way I do?
I don't know.
In the comforts of your bedroom,
I don't like watching football.
you know?
I get all irked.
I don't know if anybody remembers that show, but yeah.
Uh,
It was the Earth and you know what? I want to tell you, I want to compliment you. You did a whole week and only heard about one Earthness.
you heard about one.
Only heard about one.
Yeah, there's a
It
lot.
probably was,
There was a
but
lot more
you're starting to refrain. I think that,
in front of people.
right.
I've learned that one.
Yeah, that makes me happy. I mean, you used to scare me. All of a sudden, I was the little spoon.
Oh, a spork. Oh, that's
Spork.
the best. A spork is so awesome.
I
I
love
want
it.
to spoon with you. No, I want to spork with you. I want to spork all night long.
Oh my Lord. Hey, we told you guys pretty much anything, everything, and nothing. And you guys can help us with our content. So all you have to do is give us a call, and I'm going to give you that number again.
Slow.
Slow. For those people that say I talk too fast, it's 844-790-TALK. And that's 8255 if you want to know the numbers. But they said to use the word talk.
And we got 2 texts today. So
Yeah, we got 2 texts.
what can you text us?
Well, roll. You can still text us at 775-237-2266. Or you can come on down here to the studio, wave at us and so forth and so on. We do it every Tuesday from 3 o'clock until 4. And it's called The Chat.
And then you can find us on Facebook.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do all those specifics.
All you gotta do for the rate. Okay, so Facebook at the chat KCKQ. That's the same thing if you want to search on Twitter, YouTube. Right now, I think Craig last week told us that you can, if you put in the search bar the chat KCKQ, we come up right off the bat. Also, we do the links on our Facebook page. You can email us thechatam@gmail. Stop it! You're gonna miss me at gmail.com. And then we got a really cool website. So you can even go in the Google search bar, thechatam.com, and you can actually get it on your phone. I Googled it, I tested it. You can look at our website on the phone and listen to the podcast. I have one video up right now. YouTube's got all our videos. AmericanMatters.us has our podcast. You can listen to us, and hopefully it gets uploaded today, and I can upload it right away, but not necessarily. We've got, I think that's it.
You did? Got them all?
I believe so. Oh, 1180 AM radio. We love AM radio. That's where Paul Harvey, the rest of the story came from. So, got a radio in your car, tune us in on Tuesday 34, and then also on, Steve, do your thing. We're done.
All right, I'm going to do my thing because we're done. Guys, thanks a lot for listening, and make sure you tune in again next week as we do more of The Chat here at 1180 AM.
Yeah, 5 seconds. Say something.
I think I got 5 seconds. No? I hear my music. Yeah.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
Smells like coffee. It smells like cinnamon. It smells like cinnamon coffee.
That's because he was making me laugh, and I'm trying to swallow at the same
Oh,
time.
no. Steve didn't. He's not feeling good, so he didn't make his famous cinnamon coffee. I did, though, because I'm not driving.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, he
It's
had
because
me...
he's all baby fresh and smooth. It's like milk chocolate.
It melts in your mouth,
Not in your hands. There is a joke about that.
Yeah, there is. And we're not going there.
Oh, that's your second. Oh, the thing's still running. Sweet, we got everything.